Well, this time to small businesses. The products were supposed to protect against rising interest rates, but some have been saddled with crippling repayments now that the rates have fallen. Let's get a bit of clarity on this with Abhishek, Sachdev, who sold swaps while employed at a major bank, but he now advises businesses on how to avoid getting shortchanged. Good to see you this morning. About selling swaps in the first place, obviously not all of them were missold, but a lot, it would seem, could well have been. Were you happy as someone working in the banking sector selling those sort of products to small business owners?
Yeah, and I mean, I think this is a very widespread phenomenon across, all the banks. And I think that, what the FSA has come out with today is about some of the more unsuitable products for small businesses. I think some of the products themselves are, inherently unsuitable perhaps for small businesses. But more than that, it's about how these products were explained to businesses. And the risks weren't really clearly shown alongside the benefits. So therefore, these small businesses couldn't make an informed decision.
And is that the problem with incentivised selling, where, in essence, it's the bank which is the top priority rather than what the customer's going to get out of it? And is that something, a routine, if you like, within the banking structure that needs to change?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the kind of commissions involved in these products are absolutely phenomenal. And in fact, in some cases, I found that actually the sort of swaps were almost tagged onto the loan to make the loan almost like a loss leader, because the lending to the bank, the lending by the bank was actually not that profitable for the bank. But as soon as you add the swap on, it became far, far more profitable for the bank.
In terms of problems, you say not properly explained to the customer. These are hugely complex products, aren't they? And is there a sense that it's not only the customers, people like me who don't understand exactly what they're dealing with, but also actually people like ministers, are people who are now furious about this, who don't understand what's going on?
Well, this is the whole point. I mean, obviously today's FSA announcement is a welcome start, although it does have many questions unanswered still. But this is just about small businesses, in terms of what's being announced today. The reality is actually some of the largest businesses in the world have been affected by this. We're advising clients who've had hundreds of millions of pounds of borrowing, who you think should understand these products, but actually they don't really understand the complexities of it.
Final thought. Anything else that we're going to see emerge on this, do you think?
No, I think there's a lot more to come yet. The FSA announcement doesn't really answer a lot of the questions. They talk about this independent sort of reviewer. We don't know quite exactly if they're going to fully understand these hedges, if they're going to be FSA authorised. So we'll have to see, what happens. And also with the LIBOR manipulation as well, because this could have a quite strong effect on some of these cases too.
So it's going to be not only a complex problem, but a complex solution as well, it would seem. Abhishek, good to see you this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sport heading your way in just a moment. Hope